No. I wanted to wait for that boost, didn't work. Sad. Just gonna grab that. Hey, Shaq. Hey, Kyle. Oh, no. Oh, I was kind of gonna flick that, but okay, that works. I was trying to get extra complicated on that for no reason. Sorry, I can't make the stream, he says in my stream. That's crazy. We having a good start to your weekend? That's all right. For the first time ever, I went to the grocery store on to get something that I forgot to get for my cats the other day, and it was packed. Like, I've literally never been to a grocery store where every single spot in the entire parking lot was filled. I was actually blown away. I was like, I circled the parking lot like twice. I was like, I've been to malls with more parking than that. Close Kyle on Twitch almost had the channels first being Kyle's. Yep. Kyle came in, then Shaq, then Kyle Banks. So that's kind of crazy. Oh, I don't know why. I thought that was a different kickoff. I was cheating up for no reason. Christmas season, you'll be surprised. No, I know, but like this is just a regular ass Saturday, you know? Like that's what blew my mind. I guess. No, I was gonna be like, well, this is the week before Easter, and I'm like, well, I mean, yeah, but the week before. Usually, the only time I see cards like that is when it's like you're going to a diner after, you know, church gets out on Sunday. Did you miss that? He did. Wait! Oh! What was that? Oh, damn. Look at this angle. Oh my God. That was kind of disgusting. But that's kind of what I was wondering, but I'm like, he's not super clean. He's not super clean, I gotta say. Like, I don't think it's a bot. I think he just tried his best to hit it middle and it went in. Because he's not like doing anything super like, whoa. If it is, then the suspiciousness meter of the bot got turned down or something. People can humanize bots now. Do they give it an error percentage? Oh, I saw him jump late on that. Going IHOP with grandparents growing up was peak. For sure. Also, I don't know how I don't get a 50 on that. Did he also whip? Yeah, that's funny actually. Kind of makes sense, but I'm like, you don't want a bot. Oh no, you don't want a bot that's. Yo, redemption chat? How pissed do you think that guy is? How pissed do you think that guy is right now? Oh my God. Yo, that was actually insane. Hey, I'm Rosin. Bro, he's gotta be furious. He's gotta be, that might be the most elite save. Oh my God, if I was on blue team, dude. Misses the open net, and then the guy is like, okay, let me just tap that in. I demo him and put it over in one motion. I thought it was just gonna own goal, to be honest. Yeah, it's a shame that bots are still such a thing. We still got 3 more weeks, I think, chat, or 2 more weeks until easy anti-cheat. I think it's April 15th. Or at least that's the date in my brain. I don't think that's actually accurate. I think I might have just pulled that out of my ass. Poke it now. I don't like that name. To be honest, chat. I was thinking April 15th too. Yeah, I think that's. I feel like that's something I've heard, but there's truly no way of knowing. What the? Guy like wiggled just enough to miss my demo. Oh! Almost the own goal, dude. Hit it. No play two? Sure. How's it going? Hey, Strazi. It's going all right. We're just trying to have a nice weekend grind on the Rocket League. Whoa, I'm getting a lot of like jitters on my motion, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if it's like lag or like server side comp or whatever. No, I have nothing. No! That's such a shame, dude. Calculated bounce. What rank plays this? This is like Grand Champ 3. No, it's Grand Champ 2. Yeah, I was like, I don't think that bounce is gonna be that great. Can't be having a good read on that, right? Nice flick. Nice pass. We'll take that. I'll say really good angle on that one from him. I'm new to Rocket League, only got 8 hours in. Some dude's banner said season blank something tournament winner. So there's the casual, then there's ranked play, which is what we're playing right now. Aw. And then there's also the tournaments mode. If you win a tournament, you get a tag. If you win 3 tournaments in one season, you get a special banner with like a highlighted different like specialty color that you can only get by winning that many tournaments. It's like kind of like a nice way to like reward people who are consistently playing tournaments and winning them. I don't know why I thought he was gonna slow that, and instead he was just like, oh, you're giving me the goal. Sometimes you just hand someone a goal and they're like, yeah, I'll take that. It's a shame that we're using the like kind of darker pinkish kind of color for tags on the -1000 aura. Oh, I didn't expect him to miss that. Put back. Oh. Teammate is a little in his own head right now. Methinks. Okay. That's not good. Let's dodge that demo. Yes, both of you go for a demo. Insane skill. Unfortunate. That's crazy. Those dudes are in a crew and forfeited, and me and my bro have to score 2 goals. My bro has less hours than me, and I'm at 8. You just got to keep grinding. Everyone picks of the game differently. I think Rocket League's a fun game because you're like, yeah, I understand how to play this game, and then you keep discovering like new stuff to do and slowly get better and better and better, and then you just keeps compounding from there. Oh. Interesting. Well, that's why you chase sometimes, because they panic. I don't know what happened there. Oh, good save. Ooh, good save, dude. All right, you take that. Good job, teammate. Don't get demoed. You got that? Ooh. The boop! No! How did he get away with that? I thought that was honestly gonna go in. Wow, horrible flick, but it worked. Okay, let's go. Good bump. I'm trying. I don't know how people fly through the air. Jump back and boost. Jump, lean back, and boost. That's it. My little bro is GC1. He's 1561. Congrats, man. Keep telling him to grind. It's a free reset. There we go. Not the best, but he gave me all that space, so he's gonna get punished for it. In OCE, let's go. In Oceania as well. Bro's gonna get a free flight to a major in the future. Uh-oh, these guys are falling apart, I'm not gonna lie. All right. Sorry, Shaq, I literally tried to cancel that Q and that was crazy. I tried to cancel that Q and it just kept like giving me like, hey, you got this, you got this, you got this, you got this, you got this. I'm like, I know, I'm trying to get to the menu to cancel. I can't press triangle in time. That's really funny. Yeah, I'm just chasing. Do you want to back off, dude? What are you doing? Good bench. Nice. I don't know why I didn't see him up for that. That was very ballsy by me. Trying to scoop that, give it a little bit extra time. Teammate should be back. I should have this. Nice. Well done, teammate. So update, I got a stomach bug. So I was released at the Georgia-Tennessee border because the driver only needs one pilot escort. Well, hopefully you're feeling a little bit better. Get some soup in you. And hopefully some antibiotics or whatever your bug is. Bro's got a parasite. That's why you don't drink public water from the reservoir. Wait, what? Oh! Oh my god, I just went past it and did use the backflip to cancel that. Holy. All right, we got it, chat. We got it. We're locked. We're locked. Nice turn, teammate. Let's go. Oh. It's Thursday. Oh, he got to the delivery place Friday and told it will be Monday before they unload him due to needing a new equipment piece for the crane. Gross. It's a long wait. Imagine, dude, if that went in. Insanely good cut by that guy? What the fuck? Let's just free jump this. That worked. Dude, these follow-ups are freaking hilarious from both sides. We're getting, like, insane luck. Dude, that's kind of hilarious. Just kidding. It's very hilarious, not just kind of. Don't get baited on the double teammate. Oh, if I demoed him, that's a goal. I didn't think he would follow that. I didn't even hear him up. Oh my god, I just completely blanked on that. No, teammate, no! He back passed it to the only guy. Team, what an unforced error. Hey, Taco, I've swapped to directional arrow the other week. I'm just wondering if you have any tips on getting used to it. I'm Diamond 2 and 2v2, but I can hold the rank, but I can't get it higher. You just gotta really practice, dude. Because keep in mind, you're not just learning a new button. Like, you know the button does that. Oh, I press this, my car does this, etc. It's more about actually relearning the muscle memory of learning how to use an air roll. And that's where you gotta be like patient with yourself, because it's not as easy as just switching a button and being done, you know? Because the adjustments are also completely different. Like, you're using your left stick way differently. That's not in. It is, just kidding. Oh my god, I was like, that's soft crossbar, right? I should have faked that. The guy bit really hard in the first hit. I should have just slowed down. That's okay. Take 50, take 50. That almost worked. Wow, okay, honestly, this is karma swinging back around for us getting all these crazy saves in a row. That was a good play by Orange. He says faking. Oh, if he just had a split-second hesitation. Hitting it low just because it's a much harder read for them. Nice flick, teammate. Let's go, and the demo helps. Oh! Luck be a lady tonight. Hey, Louis, thank you for using the OG emote. I completely forgot that was part of my follower emotes. Shout out OG Esports. Forever my favorite org. He was trailing that one, but I was like, I don't know how far away this deflection's gonna be, because like my teammate's definitely gonna get it, but you got like the lightest little like. Man, I didn't think XVC or whatever his name was gonna miss that. Man, that was a loss that could have been avoided. I don't think I've ever received an invite from a player that I'm friends with and accepted it, and then it went through. I don't know what it is, but there's been like a glitch for as long as I can remember that completely limits that from happening. I don't know why. I gotta figure out how to flip your set in speed boost. No, you do not, Genuine. You do not at all. You are a new player. You do not need to know how to do that. The biggest corruption of skill development in players is understanding that, hey, I know how to do a basic aerial. Like, I know how, you know, I know how to do like a certain follow through. I know how to fly and control my car to a certain extent. Okay, I should learn how to flip reset. No, you should not. That's like climbing up a ladder and skipping 6 rungs at a time and wondering why it's so hard to rank up. Like, just use the skills at your disposal. Get really good at them and then slowly add in more stuff. Don't try to just jump up to advanced mechanics. I figured out speed flipping and some of the air control. Just keep putting everything together. Going to training practice goal to goal, and also with the ball. Any training packs you could recommend? I mean, you're doing exactly what you need to do. If you're on PC, the rings map is definitely the best thing to do. Bacchus, enjoy those workshop maps while they last, but yeah, ultimately there's not much else you can do. It's mostly just learning how to get comfortable at first, and then just in free play, you can just over and over and over again, just go for air dribbles, and then it helps you kind of control the ball necessarily. I would say go off the backboard is probably the more important thing to learn, because defensively you don't want to like be messing up an easy touch or whatever. I'm DC2 on my main, but I can't play it, so I'm stuck on my PS4. Cringe. I'm sorry about that, Harbor. KBM. A dying breed. Any tips for resets? Practice. That's kind of it. Credit. Don't hit the ball flat. He's not getting that. Oh, I was gonna say not cleanly, but then I get bumped, so. Oh, Shaq. I would say also don't go for an angle flat. Like a lot of people go for resets and they try to like catch the ball like landing on their car while their car is like perfectly parallel with the ground. When in reality it should be at a slight angle because that way when you use your flip it'll actually flick the ball up rather than just you getting pushed down, the ball going nowhere. Should have gone earlier. Wow, I thought I timed that boost grab and I didn't. That's kind of cringe. My bad. Shaq? I'm sorry, did this guy just go and activate the speed hack? What the heck just happened here? Did he in and out and... Oh my God, what a recovery. Okay, I was about to say, I saw him falling off the goal line. I thought he was like dead with no boost. I did not realize he was able to recover onto that. Wow. I was about to say, there's literally no way he got that quick with no boost. Oh my God, right down the middle. Oh. Good chow by him. I thought I'd back up a little bit more. These guys' recoveries are kind of insane, I'm not gonna lie. Check what rank are you? This is like actually good players, which I'm not used to. I'm used to playing like 1600s where half the players are boosted and the other half are just basically players who were just learning how to aerial. Yeah, it's a little farther forward than I thought. All right, shot. Okay. Hello, Matthew Linzer. Sad. Yeah, that was actually like a good change of pace, and that they're actually good. It's refreshing to play a twos game where you're like, oh wait, this is how actually like fast lobbies are. You got to be a little sharper in that. You're higher than me? Really? Because that was insane. Well, that's just classic Rocket League. That's just classic Rocket League punish. Play against a duo or you duo up for the first time of your life, and then they're like, okay, here's the greatest twos combo in the world right now. The Frosty, thank you for the 2 viewer raid. How you doing? How was your stream? What were you up to?
3, 2, 1, go!
That looked like a very AI aerial person, but I guess we'll find out. Bonk. Fake. Joker feels very artificial intelligence like type player, so we're gonna watch him to see if this guy DatRat is using him as a bot to boost himself. There's literally no way this guy's real. There's no way in the world that this guy's real. There's no way in the world that this guy's a real player. It's also one of those like weird bots that does not take air dribbles at all, but it will take only 50s. And of course, I say that. No! I always do that, dude. I pursue just slightly. Hope stream goes well. Thank you, Frosty. Thank you again for the raid. There it is! All right! Nice little OG. Little boop. Imagine downloading an AI attachment to boost you and you still can't win. Crazy. Crazy. Nice. It's not gonna be bouncing super cleanly. Why do I think I could cut on that guy? Oh. I think it's a boost spawn. Yeah, unfortunately I ran out of boost right at the last second on that one. I was like, I don't know if I can get around that. I had a good first touch, I just didn't have anything to continue it past that. Nope. Halfway through, I realized, like, I'm not gonna get a great reset on this, and then I started freaking out, and I didn't even go for it at the end. I just got a lazy touch. I thought I was gonna be able to, like, get a 50, but I guess the guy just bit hard, so. So Goofy was clean? Almost. How you doing, Chill Cat Dad? That's a shame. Okay. This fucking bot, dude. God damn it. I need to take these kickoffs cleaner, because anything that pops up is immediately going to be buried by this freaking AI. At least when it's the cheat up player.
Into the final stretch.
Okay. Oh, you saw me, Shaq, my bad. Luckily, they were all moving back.
Only moments remain.
If Shaq had a little bit more boost, that's a shame. Oh, dude, you're so fucking dog shit! Using an AI to score for him, he does literally every single goal is this fucking bot, dude. I hate that shit. It's crazy, I hate that shit. Alright, another one for the ban list. I don't know if they have any of those mods in the Epic account anymore. Worst SSL gameplay ever? Your opinion means little to me, buddy, if you're playing in Diamond. Like, this is not even SSL gameplay. I said Perma-washed SSL, which means we're not in SSL right now. But again, you know, if your job is to come into a stream and make me feel bad, it's hard to make me feel bad when I know for a fact you're in 8th grade. Like I'm a full adult. It's gonna have to take a little bit more than that. All right, nice little reset. I know you didn't quite have that angle, so that works out. Oh. Oh, I didn't expect you to whip that. Why I removed the comment? Well, I can't see that on my chat app. But regardless. Nah, still a low shot. Ah, close one. Noise. Spawn, please. That's not good. Oh my god, I'm such a bot. I don't know why I didn't shoot that. Oh, my bad. That's an embarrassing way to give a goal. My bad, Jack. Did not think you chased that. Okay. Okay. Ooh. So we need to delay that, try to catch. Trying to hit it into the open space. I was hoping Shaq might be able to maybe get around that. I saw Valley's fake chow that, but unfortunately didn't actually chow. Oh, saw him go for that late. I think that might be in. Yes. Okay. That works. Gladly take that. These guys are like fake chowing a lot, but at the same time they're also not. It's very interesting to watch. I mean, you could be like, well, duh, but I'm like, no, but like they're like full committing for like a full 3 minutes, and then randomly they'll just throw in a fake chow for 3 straight minutes. So I'm like, it's not like a situational thing. It's like genuinely they're just flipping a coin. It feels like. I tried to get inside his head there. Shaq, all yours. I don't. Hope your day is going thumbs up. It is going pretty thumbs up so far. Little ball chaser right now. Man, I should have committed to the ceiling right immediately. What? Oh my god, I didn't hear that second guy come in. Love the pass there. Good defense. It keeps going good. Yeah, same for you. Assuming your day is also thumbs up. Part of me was wondering if he was going to do that, and I was going to try to go inside. If I actually predicted that, that would have been the most big brain thing ever. Oh my god. All right, GG Shaq, but that is just not working. I don't know what it is, but I'm suddenly getting like the worst favorability on these lobbies. That's also just classic Rocket League punishing me. Like, I party up for the one time in my life, and we get the 3 best lobbies of the day. It's like, okay, well, I guess it's true what they say. I always just say, like, the reason I don't like partying up specifically is because I feel like, I swear, they give you, like, only the insanely good players. Which is fine, but it's like, I'm not even, like, at a decent rank, and these guys are, like, flawlessly coordinating, hard calming. I'm just like, okay, well, apparently I'm not unrusted enough to deal with that. What's your rank? This is GC2. Ooh, sick boost grab. Bonk. I was gonna flick that, but I'm like, with low boost, I don't know if I can get away with that. Roses take the shot. Are we Spanishing? We are. I hate that! I hate that! I hate everything about it! Oh my god, I did not expect him to just lightly tap that one dead. Holy crap, I nearly pooped myself. Even after a goal, you look like a dad of 3 who recently got divorced because I just lost 6 times in a row, so I'm trying to focus up. I think people are used to watching streamers who are on 300 milligrams of caffeine. You get scored, they get scored, and they're like, ah, no! Ah! Like rip off their shirt. It's like, I'm not gonna, you know, freak out every single goal. I genuinely suggest you guys try to have a conversation with someone in a VC and record yourself while playing the game and see how animated you guys get. It's really not that much. I'm just focusing. I have a resting divorce stat of 3 pace, apparently, when I'm trying to focus. But people think I should be like... I don't really understand that forfeit, but okay, I'm not gonna question it. So you're taking offense? No, it's a classic thing about streaming. No offense taken, it's just that's like a lot of people come in, they're like, why are you so sad? Like, you just scored, like, at least be a little hype. And I'm like, well, I mean, I'm just playing the game, dude. Like, these are very basic goals, you know? If I score a clip, then hell yeah, let's go, but I'm just trying to focus. This happens more on YouTube. They're just like, man, you're not nearly as hype as nah. I'm like, well, that's crazy because there's a thing called personality. That completely vary person to person, right? Oh, that was such a terrible lineup too. I approached that a little faster than I needed to. Okay. Every threes game is literally against a full party, so these games are always like challenge mode. Oh, try to get as high as possible, just so I wouldn't get dunked over the top. No problem. Really wish he didn't hit that right down the middle. I think he was. I don't even know what he's trying to do. I was like, I think he's trying to play it into my path, but no way of knowing. All right, Spafty, no. Hey, Techers, you want to hit that right to me? Yes, sir. I didn't want to lob it because he started going up the wall. Again, that's all yours. Bang. Ooh, nice aerial. Awesome. Ooh, you are backwards, sir. Try to break check him. It gives a relatively low stimulating conversation. You were smiling more than when you're playing Rocket League exterior simulation while I'm talking to someone. Okay, I was about to say, I'm like, might have gotten dusted there. But instead, we're good. Oh, nice. He actually had a perfect read on that, how much they were going to fake on him. Oh, what a read. That guy had a very bad takeoff, and yet he made up for it. Okay. Got to twist. I've never seen a car twist its ankle on a landing before. You got it? Even no boost? Nice. A bit of Porter Robinson, don't we all? No. Oh. Oh. right. I would say good fake, but bro literally just gave up a goal for it, so. Until I study psychology at university, sure, I have 2 degrees in psychology. There we go. Nice. You do? Yeah, I was in my PhD until I left to work in esports. You say at university, and also based on how you spell offense, I'm assuming you're in the UK? What university do you go to? That's okay, he doesn't have that. Correction! He did have that. That's an angle and a half. Jeez, he hit that with the exact angle of the side of his car to get that. Otherwise, I'm like, that's far out, 100%. In the Bristol, there you go. It's deductive reasoning right there. Ah, I was reaching. Holy no! Not the feels flip. You had everything going for you. What happened? Anyone else see the bottle job by Cardopfax or whatever their name is today in RLCS? Mitzer literally just no. Teammate, did you just save my top corner finish? No, dude, a horrible bounce too. Luckily, Yen doesn't lose his 50, right? Let's go. I helped him rotate back on that bump. Don't get it twisted. Oh, wow. All right, better pass that thought. Cognitive science in relation to addiction and chess? Addiction in chess, or how chess affects addiction? Or rather, addiction. Oh, separate. I was about to say, I'm like, wait, how are you looping that in? No, I should have hit that in the ceiling. It would have been a very easy double. Again, turn, lob. Oh, did I just throw? Play for the OT, don't take 50 damage. Yeah, my study was in white and Christian nationalism, and how demographic change influences those beliefs. Unfortunately, due to the rules of my stream, I can't talk about any of that. Trying to play for that 50 as beefy as I could. Okay. Okay. Sure. A waste of boost, Loki. No! Dude, I was playing the ceiling bounce and it never bounced. Cringe. I did not need to flick that. It's fine. Been any boost for the adjustment? Maybe. How are you still getting it around, dude? That's not a good bounce. Hold on, I'll read that in a sec. No. One could be addicted to chess, as I have been such a niche subject. Well, we'd argue whether or not you're addicted to chess rather than having a fixation on it. Addiction typically comes with a biological imperative. Okay. And yeah, you can create like a certain pathway of reward, but with an activity like that, I don't see the necessary immediate connect. Oh my gosh. me and the third kept that guy pretty slow, and our third still was not back on board. Hi, Chef. The dissertation would be approved. Social psych regarding that subject is super interesting. I conduct what findings would suggest, but I get you about TOS, yeah. It's been 8 years and tied a very close value system of self-worth to my chess elo would indicate addiction. I mean, would like a self worth framework within kind of like the view of the self indicate an addiction necessarily? I think the hard part is convincing in an operational definition that part of an addiction. See, in my mind, I think the hard thing you're going to deal with is the operational definition of addiction in that context. Because I think for me, my first question is, what is the difference between that and a fixation then? Or an obsession, you know? Having ADHD as well, dopamine chasing qualities to support my claim, I guess. I mean, if you're doing something that's enjoyable, it's one thing, but if I still think that you're gonna have a hard turn matching those two together. At least on paper. Like, I understand what you're kind of getting at, though. All right. Bonk. Oops. I'm such an idiot. I always do that. I'm like, oh, there are guys on the near post. I'm going to shoot it back across them, and then it ends up just going right into their face, because, of course, I'm also an idiot for that. Ooh, you like that pass directly at your face? My bad, teammate. All right, I'm kind of throwing this away. Nice. My way of getting dopamine is fixed by playing chess or all Mario Kart. Yeah, but that's the thing is, like, you're getting those from enjoyable activities, but I don't know. That's more of like, I would say if people are saying, oh, you're using it to like in a way like regulate emotion, if emotion can be described as just neurochemical, then I would say it's more of like a coping mechanism, if anything else. Because ideally, yeah, you want to be able to also regulate, like, typically, like, diagnoses from them, like, yeah, you have a little bit too much dopamine in your system. You're trying to get rid of, you know, stimulants in your intake. So yeah, maybe you just play these activities, but is that necessarily addiction, or these are things that just activate your brain and cause you to actually, like, you know, change your attitude, change your mental focus in that moment? I would also say addiction tends to be negative in its valence. So, like, you're trying to say, like, it's maladaptive, like you need a fix of that, otherwise you have bad, I don't know. For me, it's like, I think if you're trying to argue, like, oh, well, for ADHD, this is actually a way for me to, like, get dopamine, it's like, okay, well, it's one thing, but, like, I don't know if necessarily you'd go into withdrawal. I think you just find a different source. Like, if your source can be fulfilled otherwise with a different activity, it's kind of hard to claim that, like, that activity is there. I think you just need something engaging at that point. Oh, I thought you were right in the middle, my bad. I'm only giving you the points that I would if I was grading your paper as a grad assistant. These are the things that pop into my head. Because half the issue with like a dissertation or like a certain thesis you're trying to put together is trying to get together like your operational definitions. I also would wary against the idea of doing me search, aka research into yourself, because while those things are tempting, it doesn't often yield the most generative type of questions to be asked and answered from the literature. Addiction is inherently bad. No, that's what I'm saying. Like, addiction is inherently bad. Like, the valence is negative, which is why I'm like, I don't know if you didn't play chess or didn't play video games, you would necessarily be in like a withdrawal that mimics an addiction. Maybe affectively you would be, but I don't know if you could really argue the same thing. Holy smoke, straight cameraman, what are you using? This is a Sony a6400 with a 30mm prime lens. How you doing, North? Volt says go for it. I'm not gonna lie, that was a direct call I kind of agree with. Warito. That sounds like a way more fun name instead of Weirdo. Alright, slow that down. Unfortunate bounce. Someone in my uni gets gaming as a hobby. I mean, yeah, gaming is a hobby and everything, and definitely it is. It can be corruptive. Look up, oh my God. There's a researcher at Bowling Green University that studies addiction a lot. I think if you haven't already found his work, you would find it illuminating. A lot of his stuff is on like, he's typically the guy that most newspapers call whenever they need like a statement on like addiction. Like, is this truly addicting? And he's just like the authority on that, basically. Ooh, good save with it. Oof. Do you have the name? I can dig it up if I really search for it. I followed him on my Twitter a while back, and I do not remember what his name is. I want to say it's See, the problem is I want to say it's Joshua something, but there's also a Joshua Green that is a neuroscientist that I'm probably thinking of, so I'm like, probably not him. That's not spawning. I've never seen a teammate get dusted over the top this many times. Open that. Don't shoot! That's embarrassing. I'm gonna see if I can Google him in about 3 seconds. Joshua B. Grubbs. Yeah, he specifically does stuff on behavioral addictions. So here's a link. I don't know if you can actually get that link from chat, but just Google him. Just Google that name and you should be able to find his stuff. Chuck that shit into Google Scholar. Thank you so much. No problem. That's the researcher I would suggest. If you're genuinely interested in this topic, he does this a lot, and I think he has very good. I think he has very good takes. I tend to agree with how he defines things. All right, chap. You got to play a little bit better defense and strength then. Of course, I say that. Off kickoff. Oh! This guy is just on the ball. I didn't expect him to chase that all the way. He's now at UNM, by the way. Oh, well, when I was in grad school, he was working at Bowling Green, so. I need to stop doing that. Nice save, holy. Hook shot that? I honestly, I really appreciate the pass there, Cole, but I feel like if you just hook shot that, your outcomes are going to be a little bit cleaner. That's kind of crazy, not going to lie. That was a little ball chasing of me. It's a shame when you can actually physically see the plan the whole time and yet you still react late to it. Because I'm like, surely he's not going to throw it ordinarily in the middle. He's probably going to lob it a little bit or try to change things up. Nope, you're just going to chuck it right down the middle. Try to keep that low so I don't get dunked. Wait. Why did this guy move up? Hold on. Did he get bumped? I guess. I don't know. He was moving up before that even went in. Colin Davis is my goat. Good to know. Okay. Okay. That's an aura, though. Just being close to it. You thought I had that? Honestly, if I knew that first guy whiffed that hard, I could have gone for that. Nope! Cringe. Not gonna lie, that angle did not look demoable, so I feel like teammate was probably a little robbed there. Gotta be gold, right? Oh my god, he still got out of that, dude. Couldn't quite close down all the angles. That works. Understand the logic of going for that 17 boost. Sorry, Cole. Okay, that works. There's no way, dude. Oh my god. I do that all the time. Oh, you pre-jumped me, you bastard. I should have been a win. Holy. Ugh. I had low boost and teammate was kind of wandering on their side. I'm like, I don't know if I need to hit that to them. Maybe I can just flick that straight up, and that was not what I wanted. Either way. I mean, smart in this game is a curse being able to see the correct play. Well, I mean, it's not necessarily being smart in the game. It's just you expect certain outcomes, and that's the hard part about it. Like, I know what you're getting at, but it's like, after a while, you have to adapt, which is why it's funny when you finally get into an actually high-ranked lobby, you realize, like, oh, this is actually way easier to read, because people are going for stuff that actually mean, or they'll follow stuff that they actually need to. That's super funny, though, that I had an open shot, and I hit it perfect side netting, but I chose the one side. The guy decided to not go in the middle. He just jumped in place and got a save. Like, frick my fat chungus life. Oh, didn't mean to hit it like that. It's okay, teammate, he does not have that. No, you got the last second touch. I genuinely did not understand that you went for that. That's not good. Okay. ATB. Ah, a little too direct to you, buddy. Okay, what? Didn't realize he was chasing me. Teammate has full boost and is chasing it, so I'm like, he's got it. And he slowed down, question mark? Nope, he just missed the boost. He missed the 100 boost. What? I just completely took my brain off that play. I was like, it's like he got a pretty good head start on that, and he's got 100 boost. Did he leave it for, I don't even know, like at that point, like what his intention was at that point. That's kind of wild, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know. Yeah. I'm sorry, buddy. I just don't know what we're going for here. Whew. Okay, that worked out. That shouldn't have. Okay, I'm gonna back off a little bit. Azul's freaking me out. I don't really know his end goal. Luckily, that guy didn't fake chow or put that right up the line or directly up the ceiling. That would have been really bad. Oh, that bounced out a little fast. I thought I'm gonna pre-jump that. Yeah, never mind, he threw it away. No fade. You gonna... Okay. Wait, teammate, you were back post and you went late? Hold on, I need to see this again. I was trying to keep him in my back. He just got 100 here and... Oh, he double committed that. Yeah, dude, you gotta back me up there. Unfortunately. It's a classic issue of like solo queue. You constantly think your teammates are gonna be late to everything. So he was like, oh, it's okay, I'll just jump because you're clearly not. I'm like, well, if you let me go, then maybe we would have found out. Nice, Azul. That was a nice little 1-2. I like it. I was taking a big risk that guy didn't see that coming. I was just assuming he was turning around right as I touched that, so I'm glad. Honestly, I would have caught that and flipped it if I was him, but I'm glad that worked out. I would have been pretty pissed if we had a wide open shot and he hit it right at him. Not that I've ever done that. What a save. Also pinged myself off their post. No boost steal for me. Cringe. Okay. Trying to keep it low just because it's a much harder read. I need boost. I desperately need boost. Please play possession. Not like that. Okay, that works. Thank God, holy. I thought he tried to drive ahead of me, so I was like, I'm gonna undercut him. I saw him back away. I was like, if I can just get one flick over the top, he might crumble from there, but not the best. Got that boost. Azul peek. Peek, why did you jump off the wall on a ball that's rolling? I don't know if that was really high IQ there, but either way. Oh, I'm sorry, Slushy. That was unacceptable, and that's why you're going to get scored on. He's a smart guy. I mean, I assumed they'd both freak out on this one, so I was like... The fact that Slushy saw that coming, though, is pretty smart. If he got away with that save, I would have been pissed. But he didn't! One thing I'm trying to get better at in twos is to balance out how aggressive I want to be on certain chows. I have a bad threes brain tendency. I've been playing way more twos the past like 3 seasons, but I still have a bad threes tendency of like diving in on stuff deep in the opponent's half that I really do not need to do. And if I do go for it, I need to take like a way slower approach and also take like a sharp angle so that I can like force a play out. Because my brain is just like, keep pressure, keep pressure, keep pressure. But it's like, I know deep down, like if I had 1 millisecond of self-reflection, I'm like, we can fake chow that. Or let's slow down, take a 15, slow it, like let our teammate get back. But instead I'm just like, I gotta go. And then I get beat because the guy takes a 50 that I don't lose necessarily, but it does go past me a little bit. And then I'm like, wow, that was, oop. I tried to get a very light touch on that. Do double my own goal. Sure. I'm gonna eat my yogurt protein bar, chat. Are you ready for this? I'm sure you hear it. Nothing a stream audience loves more than hearing a very crinkly rapper directly into the microphone. No way. Dude, I specifically slowed it down and then 50'd it, and then it somehow went. I literally was on the inside. I purposely tried to go on the inside of this, and yet he still was able to get a high up and just donked me. Cringe. That was bad. All right. Oh my bad, look, I saw him land on the wall. I was like, oh, I can facilitate that next touch. I'm not a huge fan of that, but okay. Top corner? It is. Nice, not sure why they both went. What? Kind of blown away that didn't go in. Sad. Nice. Go past. I'm not gonna lie, my hands were like, like for trying to figure out that open net. I was like, if I get scored on here, it's Jover, dude. Nice shot, Luke. That was a very good recovery for 40 boost, I'm not gonna lie. No, I was sorry, look, I actually tried to save it for him, then I hit the brake right at the last second. I was like, oh wait, he's gonna need that boost. All right, well, I got the 100. Just don't lose that 50 inside. Good job, Luke. Ooh, lazy skim. Wait. Crazy potential on that one. Ooh, what the? What a terrible set. Wow, I'm not gonna lie, I looked downfield before going for the ball. Classic mistake. I was hoping to take a wide turn, almost did. No! I actually halfway through that realized I over-rotated. I was trying to put it high. I should have hit it in the corner. That was hilarious. That was actually the worst mistake I've ever made in my entire 15,000 hours. Why did I do that? That's very interesting. Interesting how I'm just objectively bad. What rank is this? Hilariously, this is GC2. Oh my god. God, of all the things that went in, I was like, ah, it's okay. Luke's got that. He's got 100 boost. I completely turned my brain off. And then halfway through, I was like, wait, I think that might be post. It was not. Oh, are we playing a bot? Oh, well. Oh, yes, Chambers the bot. It's kind of embarrassing that we're beating him at one point. Flawless timing. That's embarrassing. Should not have lost that guy. We're gonna Q dodge that. Don't really want to play against a bot. You're all sorts of red today? Not inaccurate. That was a pretty sloppy game, I'm not gonna lie. Just handed them one of their goals. Let's fix that. How you doing, Red? We get it all back, this one. Hey, it's particle beams. What? Rigged. Cringe that that does not spawn for me. Oof. I had to, you know, 100% faith that one. Axel, what are you doing? That was hilarious. Anyway. The shirt, the fennec. Holy airball. Okay. Username change. Red, approved. That's still a meme? Sorry, buddy. I want that. Wow. Particle beams, you're not allowed to. Oh my god, you didn't even reset! That's crazy. How long have you been streaming today? 90 minutes. It is kind of? Okay, I remember seeing like TikToks about it. Or rather being told about TikToks about it. That's insane that you're not dead. But, haha! I just got a noti. Wow, that's kind of rigged, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I've been live for 90 minutes, you just got a noti. That sounds like YouTube. Then again, I don't know a single streaming platform that does that correctly, because the entire time I've streamed, like it's my entire career on Twitch, I have always had people be like, wait, why are you streaming so late? I'm like, what do you mean? I've been live for like 2 hours. Like, what? I just got like the app notification. I was like, well, that's rigged. Ooh, I like the part where I whip. Sorry, Luke. Oh! Wow, I'm not gonna lie, that was the one angle. He misjudged that by 1 millimeter. Like, if he's slightly farther back, that's a bounce. If he's slightly further forward, that's a catch on his hood. That's crazy that he got the one slight angle that leads to that exact outcome of it rolling directly forward. That's so sad, dude. I was kind of expecting you to understand that you're getting pressured with a guy with full boost, but I guess that is just too much to ask for. My bad. Right there, that's a flick. That's like a perfect opportunity for a flick. So I was like, oh, okay, he's gonna flick it. And then he decided to just not, and I was like, oh, my bad. I'm just gonna trust that this is fine. We're getting called on there. All right, last game was definitely my bad. This game, Luke, he's not having a good day. Oh my God. Yeah, I was like, I just put it high enough that I was actually not 100% sure if I had that. Man, I saw him getting bumped. I was like, maybe this is my time. That's not gonna work. We had a 1 goal. We had a good 1 goal margin, Luke, but I guess, yeah, we can double commit on that. Why not? Why are you there? I think he's just upset. I think he's just in his head right now. I don't know if I'm back. I DC'd. Internet just turned off. Love that. It's been happening more lately. Not a huge fan of that. I am unable to queue. Just got done handwriting hate mail for Cozy P. That's pretty insane. Wait, Luke is still here? Why are you not forfeiting? You're still stuck here, buddy? That's crazy. Sorry, I had to type something to Luke. He was telling me, he's like, you got 32,000 wins on Rocket League and you're still a bum. Go play CS. And I'm like, see, Luke, that would have been a way better insult if I was insulting you and last game where I actively was not playing that well. But in this game, when you're the one just throwing yourself in, double committing on nonsense and us getting beat over the top for game losing goals, maybe don't open your mouth. Maybe uninstall and go play Animal Crossing. I don't know. That's just me. Nah, we didn't get Luke again. I kind of wanted him on the other team. What's that preset on your Fennec? This is just Pearlescent Matte. Best paint in the game. Thought my Wi-Fi died? Nope, it was just mine. Well, I had a good ceiling pinch, just not the direction I wanted. Wow, perfect pinch right into him. That's an unport. Oh, he was ready for that exact cut. That's kind of crazy. Well, these guys are like the best accidental players I've ever seen in my life. I think you thought I was going to... I don't like how close you are, but that works. Okay, this is the worst lobby I've ever been in. Then again, we've lost enough games to probably be at a pretty bad MMR again, so... Engineered Luna is saying taco as if I'm supposed to know them. I'm not really sure if I'm supposed to. My bad. That works. You're gonna have to get that rebound though. Nice. Let's get over here. Let's free jump that. Oh, you just slapped it as hard as possible. Okay. Please chow. Please chow. Please chow. Please chow. Thank you. That works. Ooh, like the part where I missed the mid boost for no reason. All right. These guys are entirely playing off each other's like vibe touches, so I need to be aware of that. All right, that works, teamwork. Oh. Yo, you just didn't even, that was actually just a giveaway. Okay, crazy. I was like, okay, that's not a great cut, so they'll probably just play for the 50, and they straight up just were like, no. That's kind of wild. Okay, well, I guess I'm just faster than them, so I'm gonna have to keep that in mind. That's not a great roll for me. I always like it when someone gets into my stream and they're like, oh my god, Taco, big fan. Are you streaming right now or whatever? And I'm just like, if you knew who I was better, then maybe you wouldn't have to ask, because you'd already know. That's important. See you, Preston. Sure, I guess that's a reset. I kind of wish you didn't flick that away. Why are you trying? What? Nah, you're moving forward. Yeah, jeez. I don't know why you were moving forward. That's like the worst position he could have been in. I was like, okay, I can hit it out to you wide, but then he was already past it. So I'm like, well, it was red, by the way, though. Oof! We're like negative 50 on the day. Not good, chat. Not great. Not a great showing at this office. All right. Zymic can please jump that. Thank you. And that's what we call no man's land, where you're far enough away from the ball where you can't play it, but you're also far enough out of the goal where you can't make a save. Yo, I play CRL and ABR. Nebraska? It's gotta be Nebraska, right? Ooh, close one. Oh, I didn't realize I dusted him that hard. All right, good chase by a teammate. Made Ingenuity freak out on that play. Slayer, that's a very lazy touch by him, personally. Not really sure what happened there. I think he was trying to get a soft touch onto him recovering off the wall for the read, but that was like a pretty ballsy play. Honestly, he's probably just better off just leaving it and letting our teammate chase that down. Oh my god. Of course, fucking, why are you... Dude, it's an AFK last back. Why are we throwing it off the corner? I thought he was gonna roll that across or something. I was like, oh, okay. So I just stole boost. I didn't think I hit it out. I was like, oh. Just as much my fault as his, but still. Oof. Like, we don't need to speed that up, like, by a factor of 10. We just need to get it middle. That is it. Ugh. Try to catch up to it. Bad read. Play some possession, Zymic. Bad play by me. Let's get back up. That was very impulsive and stupid of me. All right. We're on our last legs, chat. I'm starting to play very impulsive and stupid. We're like also negative 60 on the day, which is a shame since we're not playing that bad. It's just decision making. Doesn't help when you have a lot of bots coming into your lobbies as well, but there's only been 2, I think, today. Hello, I have no idea who that is. Oleg Sandra? Hello. And then hello, Luna. I'm not sure if you're the same Luna. I'm the same Luna? Well, then GG's. You're catching me right in the middle of a losing streak, so thank you for aiding me in digging that hole deeper. Watching it from Egypt. Ah. Well, hello from the United States. What the? Sure. That might as well happen today. This is gonna be win, never mind. I mean, this is just twos. The thing is, this should not be like difficult at all. I'm just playing like a bot. Okay. I like how I bumped that guy in his double and it affects him 0%. What happened here? Oh, I guess I don't. I saw the spark, but I guess I was moving the ball. Okay. I feel like I'm literally losing champ 1, so I need to actually step this up. Need a teammate like the opponents? Ain't that the trick? Yeah, of course that's the one you mess up. I saw in your soul, teammate or opponent, what you were trying to do there. All right, not bad. Nice, okay. I was gonna go for the demo and realized I didn't grab any pads, so I'm like, oh. Okay, look, this is GC2. We're down like 60 MMR right now. We're in a bad losing streak, so I'm trying to pull it together. The more we play, the more impulsive I'm getting because I'm getting frustrated, so I need to stop. Since this is not a hard rank, but it is made hard if you are making stupid decisions. I hate back passes in that scenario. He's got no play other than throwing it away, and you chow that. That's crazy. What are you doing? God. Oh, these people walk and have the same vote as me, and it's crazy. Cringe. Okay. Oh. Oh man, I wanted to see if I can get that 50. Didn't quite work. Whoop. Let's call it a back pass, sure. Unfortunately, that was the one play I could not pass it back or dish it down. Rowan, we can still win this. Oof. I have full faith. Try to get that as back post as possible. Fortunately, only so much I could have done. Alrighty. Oh, he's typing something. Or he's... oh, no, chat. Oh, that's a shame. My teammate is a gigantic pervert. He gets off on being dominated. It's the only explanation. Well, that's a shame. Not one to kink judge, but... in this case, this is an E-rated game, so we gotta tone it down, Rowan. No 50 to be had. I can't even get around that. Holy crap, I'm so bad. Alrighty. Yeah, I'm playing horribly. I'm probably going to get off regardless if we have a comeback win here. Like, actively, I'm losing against fucking nobodies in half these games. It's pretty sad. This should not be happening. The snow buildup. Holy shit! All right, good night, everybody. I'm gonna go probably off myself. Holy shit.